Hey, what's up? It's your healing homie Lex. Almost a year ago, July 4th, I embarked on a soul searching journey. I left the world as I had known it behind, and I moved across the state with no money, no job, no plan, nothing. Just this deep calling, this deep pull. Spirit called me and I answered. And over the past year, I really have done everything very spiritually led, just following the nudges. And so whenever I got to my destination, like I said, I had no money. I was completely homeless. I lived in my truck for over a week, and then I ended up staying in a women's shelter until I found a job, kind of pulled myself up from the bootstraps and found myself a space. And I was very spiritually led to the space. It was my little safe haven. And I kind of just went into like full-on hermit mode. I went in full introspection and just dove so deep into all of my shadows, all of my wounds, the past, the trauma, all of it, right? When I started on this journey, I didn't believe in anything. I thought everything was a scam. I thought everything was a lie. I thought everyone was just out to, get theirs and take advantage of you. And so probably over the past 4 years, I have went down every rabbit hole I could possibly find. I was trying every different spiritual modality, everything. I was just in search of the truth. And I got spiritually burnt out quite a few times along the way. Now, whenever I embarked on this journey a year ago, I took a different approach. Thank you, Spirit, for a fresh perspective of really just following what resonated for me. And something that has helped me so much, made a huge impact in my life over the past year, was working with the moon cycles to heal, specifically full moons, because full moons are so powerful for releasing, right? Now, like I said, I didn't believe in anything when I started. So I definitely didn't believe in astrology until I started learning about my own birth chart. And I was like, okay, are they reading from my diary? Because this birth chart was explaining to me, like, verbatim how I handle situations, how I think, how I feel, how I move. And then I started to realize, wow, like, all of these energies have been at play this entire time. I just didn't know about it. And so now I'm at an advantage because I can work with them to transform my life, which is what I've done. And when I tell you that the woman I was a year ago, if she were to see me now, she would not recognize me. She would be so damn proud. I have truly transformed from the inside out. So I'm not going to tell you a bunch of like astrological jargon to get you confused because I'm not an astrology expert, but there are a couple of things that I do want to tell you about. Tonight, June 11th, is the strawberry full moon. And this is a full moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is the planet of expansion. So I always do a releasing ritual on the full moon. But this time I added in a little something extra that I heard another creator talking about, and I was like, I love this. This is amazing. Because it feels like it would kind of like not be a waste, but like we want to really take advantage of these energies, right? We want to really work with them to transform. So we are going to do the releasing ritual, right? Which I've posted this. If anybody wants to do it, I invite you to do it. I'm so excited. And if you do, please tell me about it. But we're going to release. We're going to write down everything that we're ready to release, all of the limiting beliefs, all of the fear, all of the bullshit that we're ready to leave in the past, because we are stepping into this new version and we are creating a new life, a life that is aligned with our soul, right? So we're gonna do all that, and then you can either burn it or bury it. It's really what works for you. I'll be burning mine, but not everybody wants to burn stuff. I get that. So then after we do the releasing of the sour, we are going to embrace the sweet. We're going to get a little bit of honey. If you don't like honey, find something sweet, but honey is going to, be the most powerful in my opinion. We're going to rub it on our lips, and then we are going to speak our desires into existence. Speak from the heart. What do you want to call into your life? Who do you want to be? What do you want to create? Speak it into existence. And then lick that honey off your lips and let it go into the night and trust that those energies are working in your favor. I love you. Happy full moon.